This is part 7 of the story of the night that a man tries to kill me and the supernatural events that occurred that saved me. Alan now has me by my shoulders and he pulls me close and he asks, "Are you ready to die?" And in that moment, I am suddenly filled with so much love for this man. It's overwhelming. So when he asks me, "Are you ready to die?" I answer, "Yes, I am ready to die. And when I die, I will take your sins with me." His face contorts and he screams at me, "I don't want you to." And he throws me back so hard that I hit the ground and I slide. This knocks all the wind out of me. I'm waiting for him to come and get me. And when he doesn't, I just get up. Now that I'm standing, I see that he is pacing back and forth and he's talking to himself and he's saying no, 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 and he's hitting himself in his face. I suddenly feel heat in my right hand. I look down and I see that it's my keys. I hear the inner voice say, "Get in the car." I walk over to my car and I get in. I pull my door shut and I lock it. I put my keys in the ignition and the passenger side door opens. I freeze. Alan gets in the car. I don't even breathe. That inner voice says, "Drive." In my head, I answer, he's in the car." I hear it again, "Drive." I start the car and wait. Nothing. I put it in gear and I wait. Nothing. So I'm feeling fear now. Fight or flight is saying, "Get out of this car." The man who's been trying to kill you is sitting right here next to you. And that inner voice says, "Drive." So I drive. And I keep driving. I drive him all the way home in silence. I pull into his driveway and he gets out without a word, shuts the door, and goes into his house. As I drive home, my body starts shaking uncontrollably, and I have to make myself slow down and do the speed limit. I pull into my parents' driveway and I just sit there. I'm exhausted, and I think I'm in shock. When my inner voice says, "Go," I get out, I walk into the house, and my mother, without looking up, says, "Alan just called. He wants to know if you're still picking him up tonight." I looked at my mom, who never looked up, and then I just walked to the bathroom without responding to her. I was shocked to see what I saw in the bathroom mirror. I was bloody and bruised. My clothes were ripped and torn. I was covered in dirt and had road rash everywhere. I sat down on the edge of the tub and I put my face in my hands. I heard that inner voice say, "Go." I answered, "I'm here." I heard, "Not safe. Go." I straightened up. I took a deep breath. I went to my room. I grabbed a backpack and I filled it. I could feel my body tightening up from the night's events. I walked back through the living room, past my mother, and without a word I left. I got in the car and I left the state. It was just temporarily, but I thought it was best. Years later, I would run back into Alan. He asked me why I just disappeared. And then, days later, he offered to kill the man I was with.